2024 was supposed to be the year in League of Legends that would have something for everyone. 2025 was supposed to change League of Legends forever. So how is this plan going? After Riot has decided to bring back the unsustainable Hextech chest to the game, I've noticed many comments on social media saying, okay, they brought the chest back, but we still lost many other things. Does it mean that Hextech chests were just a smoke grenade? Ever since then, I wanted to do a proper review as to what has changed in the last few months in League of Legends. Now let's get into the real mud and talk about skins. At the end of May 2024, Riot has revealed Immortalized Ahri skin that was purchasable for up to $500, and of course, you could only buy it during a certain time frame. Needless to say, it sparked a massive controversy in the League community, but at least it wasn't gacha, right? In the second half of 2023, we had a very controversial $200 Dark Cosmic Erasure Jhin Chroma. Even Skin Spotlights in his description called it, quote, a huge scam. It's not a mythic variant, it's a chroma. Riot is in denial. But why do I mention it? Well, little did we know, it was a teaser to what was about to come a year later. This is when Arcane Season 2 arrived. Amazing show, so it was a major positive of the year. But in League of Legends it ended up being the beginning of a new era, the Exalted Skin era. And that, unfortunately, wasn't so positive anymore. I think we can all agree that Predatory gacha FOMO monetization selling $250 skins is a huge downgrade, especially because at the same time, Riot is taking away a lot of free-to-play content. Massive decrease in quality of the skins in the recent months doesn't help either. Furthermore, it's getting harder and harder to get a cool, well-made skin for a decent price. Quality of legendary and ultimate skins is constantly decreasing, and it looks like Riot tries to intentionally create a bigger gap between legendary ultimate skins and their super expensive exalted skins. But even these absurdly expensive exalted skins were still a disappointment. Arcane Fractured Jinx, Radiant Serpent set, and then finally San Ozal Mordekaiser all ended up having huge controversies due to their quality. Mordekaiser was so bad that it is still not released up to this day, 1.5 months after its initial announcement. This Mordekaiser skin even made the skin enthusiast YouTuber Nikiboy suspend his YouTube career. That's quite an achievement, right? But hey, at least the $120 Z Mythic variant is amazing, right? If I had such spare money, I would much rather use it for something useful, like learning backend development from start to finish in Python, Golang or SQL. And that is what boot.dev was created for. They believe the smartest way to learn coding is to make sure you're never getting bored, as that helps you commit to your learning and reach your goals. With them, you will write a lot of code and build real projects, and that's what's necessary to really learn how to code. It's worth noting that all of boot.dev content is free to read and watch in guest mode. A paid membership, however, unlocks the interactive features like hands-on coding, game mechanics, and AI assistance. Before committing to a paid membership, you can try a free demo of the interactive experience on every course. Even if you get the paid membership and feel like it's not worth for you, you have the 30-day no question asked refund policy. Click the link in the description and use my promo code Vandiril to get 25% off your first year if you choose the annual plan. Now let's talk about something that united the entire League of Legends community for the first time ever on such a huge scale: Hextech chests. After Riot has removed them, the community went absolutely insane. All of the most liked comments on my videos for many days were about Hextech chests. Literally all of them. I'm honestly really proud of how the community united for this matter. According to dpm.lol, the player base between the time 30 days before Hextech chest removal and 30 days after, the amount of games has decreased by 16%. But to be clear, they themselves don't have a way to know whether that was because of ranked reset, season changes, etc. or not. That being said, if Riot didn't notice a significant drop of some sort, I don't think we would have ever seen Hextech chests back. Which now brings us to the point. How could Riot bring back something they called unsustainable in the long term? I guess they're just magicians. But what happened to the other features? Did we actually end up victorious? Let's start with the fact that Grand Reckoning Alistar and Grand Reckoning Rel have been cancelled from the Battle Pass, which is surprisingly convenient considering the fact that this Alistar skin was one of the most controversial League skins of all time. It was literally just a chroma. At the same time, champion capsules from leveling up your account have also been removed. There are some capsules in the Battle Pass, but that's it. Riot has also removed honor capsules and honor orbs, which I feel like has also gone under the radar. And the same thing has happened to Master Work chests. And then yet another thing, the Mythic Essence store. You used to be able to get a random skin shard for 10 Mythic Essence. That is also not possible anymore. It's worth remembering that when Riot switched to Battle Pass system, they accidentally did a horrendous miscalculation. As someone has calculated, you needed almost 900 hours to unlock a single champion. Riot at least admitted they made a mistake, and now according to them the blue essence gain is better than before. As a bonus they halved the cost of all champions, so I guess that was nice. But in terms of loot overall, pretty much everything you get by just playing the game is in Battle Pass now. And let's be honest, Battle Pass is still rather underwhelming. It feels like free-to-play players in League of Legends have got the short end of the stick. And finally, let's not forget about Clash. Clash used to happen 26 times a year. Yes, 26. Then it became 12. Then Riot decided to reduce it to just 6 times a year, and some of that would even be stuff like ultra rapid fire. But why was it nerfed again? As Riot Meddler has explained, unfortunately, Clash needs hands-on work each time. After the heavy backlash, they increased the amount back to 12. I think it's a shame that Clash isn't something that happens weekly, or even more often. It is one of the more exciting things in League of Legends you can do with your friends. But we all know how broken it can be. What about the map changes we got in the new season? Honestly, they were rather underwhelming. This year it was mostly the addition of Atakan and recoloring of Summoner's Rift, which wasn't the most liked by the community. I think most people agree that Rose's Atakan is fine, but I am really not too sold on the Revive Atakan version. I'm just not a fan of seeing yet another Guardian Angel mechanic in League. So was there anything positive in the recent months? After over 8 years, Riot has finally made practice tool multiplayer. And honestly, this can only be considered as a win. The addition of Swarm game mode was also nice. It was refreshing to get a completely new game mode. Recent return of Arena 4.0 is also welcome, as this version seems to be the best Arena version so far. That being said, I think the community is still impatiently waiting for the return of a proper PvE game mode. It's been almost 7 years since Odyssey, and I'm pretty sure the vast majority of players would love to have PvE back. Unfortunately, last few months in League of Legends have been completely dominated by Riot predatory monetization practices and by countless controversies regarding loot and skins. It's hard not to get the feeling that the massive layoffs that happened in 2024 are impacting League of Legends. Riot has changed their mind many times, and their lack of transparency when it comes to changing their loot system was and is concerning and not looking promising for the future. What do you guys think awaits us in the rest of 2025? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.